Peace family, welcome to today's A Deck a Day. Today we are going to be working still with the 7 Souls of Ra, Organite Hearts for energy gridding, activating, cleansing your energy centers. We've got Heart Chakra today with Green Aventurine. We have our Turquoise for Throat Chakra, and then Third Eye with Lapis Lazuli. And we're going to be working with the Crystal Inspiration Deck. So we're going to see which crystal has a message for you today, what that message is. And it's definitely a good idea, I always suggested when I use crystal decks, to look up the crystal that you particularly choose in regards to the pile that you choose. Because when you read up the different interpretations and, prescriptions and properties of that particular stone, there will be something that is specific for you and that is going to be pertaining to your healing or, some type of information that you need to know. So definitely follow up. Just Google it, see what comes through, and you can even YouTube and, check whichever one of the first videos that come up. Take a listen and see what resonates with you. And if you can get your hands on the crystal, even better, for you to take heed at working with that particular crystal. If you can't find it, definitely hit me up and let me know. And if you would like a specific piece of jewelry that is made with that particular stone, then you can absolutely touch base with me and I would be happy to get that to you. So without further ado, see which one resonates with you. Again, we've got Heart Chakra with Green Aventurine right here. We've got our Turquoise with Throat Chakra energy and aligning. And then we've got Lapis Lazuli for our Third Eye. And all of these hearts have those crystals that are specific to the energy center, as well as copper, as well as clear quartz, as well as sprinkled with some frankincense and myrrh for high vibrations and all of that magical alignment. So if you chose Heart Chakra, Green Aventurine, your message and crystal is chrysoprase or chrysoprase, depends on how you tomato. Allow yourself to receive. This is a very, very powerful message for everyone, naturally, especially if you chose this pile, and especially if you are a woman, especially if you are a mom, because I resonate very, very highly with this card, with this message, and with this stone for this message, given the fact that it's very hard sometimes for women and for moms to receive, to accept gifts, to accept help. We're often very used to kind of doing it ourselves, figuring it out, carrying this heavy load, major burdens, sacrificing so much. And we're not used to just allowing ourselves to sit for a minute, let somebody else do it, delegate, again, just receive the help and be grateful. We're always grateful, but we don't always actually take it. And there's all kinds of stuff behind that oftentimes. And, naturally, we can feel a sense of guilt. We can feel, a sense of, I don't want to owe anybody. And all of these things end up playing in our mind. And we oftentimes read too much into it when it is important for us to know that there comes a time with all that we give that we do deserve to receive. We do deserve to, kind of lean back for a minute and let somebody else do what needs to be done or take care of you for a change. So definitely take heed. I've got several pieces with chrysoprase in it, so definitely hit me up if it is resonating with you and if you feel that you need this stone to give you that extra energy. This is aligning again, heart chakra, especially considering the fact that we did align particularly with this pile with heart chakra energy and healing and activation. And this is where it really is about feel it to heal it. And it starts with the heart. So when you think about what it is that is in your heart that makes it hard for you to receive, that's the stuff that you need to sift through and try to figure out what exactly that is. Oftentimes it's past relationships, it could be childhood stuff, inner child stuff, all kinds of things in terms of how we choose to protect ourselves and build up walls around our hearts. So this is definitely a heart opener in regards to being able to receive. The stone obviously does that, but it allows us, once the heart is healed, to be able to trust a little bit more in regards to the offerings that are presented to us and brought our way. Everybody deserves a little bit, and not just about the giving. It's important for us to be comfortable with receiving. So that's what makes the world go round. If you chose turquoise for throat chakra, then your stone and your message is labradorite. It's beautiful alignment because labradorite works for throat chakra as well as for third eye chakra and crown chakra. So we're definitely here with the message of labradorite, which is a absolutely stunning stone when you actually hold it. I have several stones and spheres and jewelry with this particular crystal as well, because it is about magic. And it says right here, see the magic. This is absolutely a stone that aligns you with the mystery and the magic and manifestation, and realizing that in regards to faith, oftentimes people need to see things to believe it. And with magic, we do have to just take that leap of faith. A lot of it we cannot see. And that's really what is indicative of our belief system. And also what we have the capability of manifesting. Because once you do see the magic, you're going to see a lot more of that. When we think about magic and we think about miracles and we think about manifesting, it's so intangible that it takes a lot sometimes for us to really put our all into the receiving of it, right? And believing that it is actually going to come to pass, that believe it to receive it, believe and receive. I say that all of the time, and that is really what this card is all about. When you see the magic, that is what is going to continue to happen. It's like when we claim something as if we already have it. It's that same energy, to see the magic. You're not able to necessarily see it with these two eyes, but you can see it with the third eye. Again, this stone definitely aligning with throat chakra as well as third eye chakra and crown chakra, just because of that very elevated alignment that this stone has in regards to magic and miracles and manifesting. So believe in magic. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? And not McDonald's, because I know that that's the jingle for McDonald's, but it's about real magic. And if you believe it, you will receive it. Don't eat McDonald's. If you chose third eye with lapis lazuli, your message and crystal is lepidolite. Recall your dreams. Very powerful stone for helping us recall our dreams. Red jasper is awesome for that as well. Also have pieces with lepidolite in them. And this stone is also very good for healing pain. Sciatica in particular, pains that are very nerve related, which are very, very hard to treat sometimes. So it's a very, very, again, new age and powerful stone in regards to clearing dis-ease. When we think about its alignment with dreams, this is very much third eye and crown chakra. The stone itself is kind of a pinkish, purplish mauve type of hue, depending on the cut and the grade, but it helps you remember your dreams. This is a message for everyone, but again, for those who particularly chose this deck, write your dreams down. And this stone, if you do have an opportunity to get your hands on it, is a stone that you sleep with under your pillow. You keep it under your pillow so that it can help you remember your dreams. Oftentimes when we wake up, we don't remember our dreams right away, or we remember fragments or different parts of it, and we'll find ourselves saying, you know what, I don't really remember it, so I'm not going to bother writing it down or audio noting it, whatever it may be. I've said this before in previous readings, whether extended or in a deck a day, that in those moments, it's that much more important to take out the pen or take out your phone and start to record what it is that you do remember, because it's in the practice of scripting, in the practice of speaking, that your memory is actually going to come through for you, that those gaps are going to start to get filled out. So it's important, again, to remember our dreams and to allow ourselves to kind of get our minds and our memories to be jogged to remember our dreams, because there are a lot of messages in our dreams. There's a lot of symbolism in our dreams. And even if you just remember one tiny thing, looking up that one tiny thing in terms of looking up the significance of, if I dream of, a butterfly, then you look that up and you'll get the message. So it's really important, again, because that is also how our ancestors speak to us. It's how our higher self speaks to us. It's how, different entities and energies and ascended masters and sages and whoever our guides are, and angels and archangels and ancestors and orishas and netters and all of the, ever expanding veil, so thin as above so below energy, how it comes down to us. And when we get those messages, when we're able to remember those dreams and look into it, it absolutely can help us with our day to day, even if it's that specific day that's going to change the rest of our destiny as a result of us heeding this message, finding out what that thing was about, what the symbolism is, and as a result, we make a different choice that we may not have been able to make, literally, not been able to even make, had we not received that dream, had we not gotten that message, had we not started to write it out or speak it out, get a little bit more of the pieces of the puzzle, and then as a result have some type of image, some type of visual to research and look up and see what those messages are, or just to take that time to meditate on it and align with self and source and see what else is supposed to be coming through in regards to that message. So definitely do what you can to recall your dreams. Again, the recalling is about the remembering. We have dreams, but we may not necessarily remember them, so we do have to kind of try a little bit harder upon waking to go through the motion of aligning with our memory, aligning with our dreams, seeing what spirit wants us what spirit wants to come through for us. But if we just kind of like, I don't remember, and then we just kind of get through the day, we are potentially missing a really, really incredible opportunity, especially for those of us that are aligned. Even you watching a deck a day, for you to be interested in crystals and card readings, you're aligned in a different realm, in a different sense, in a different, an energetic understanding of things that go beyond this world and beyond this physical body. And as a result, there's a very high chance that you have psychic abilities as well. As a result, you will be getting more intuitive dreams. Things will come through for you. There will be very clear messages. Your ancestors are calling you to this world, to this understanding, to this, universal connection and collective consciousness. So that much more important for you to remember, recall your dreams so that you can actually heed what it is that they want you to know. I hope that resonates. And I'm going to continue with different decks, no theme this week, just kind of going through whichever I am called to on the particular day. And going to be aligning with the other 7 Souls of Ra pieces that I do. I'm going to continue with the diamonds tomorrow. And until tomorrow, lest we forget, time to get back to natural. Peace.